Welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. I was thinking about the game, and I think I screwed something up. I think I screwed something up really early on, something that is very easily missable. And I guess we're just gonna roll with it. I don't know. I mean, like not checking grade and stuff has not been helpful, but I think I messed something up when we were fighting the boss fight. Zagi back in the castle. We'll talk more about that when we get to another boss fight. I am reasonably certain we're going to have one today. I remember the early part of this game pretty well. It's a pretty straight line as we unlock more and more party members and that sort of thing.
It looks like this is Ospio.
So, this is Ospio. We're doing a couple of different things. We're kind of juggling a few different errands right now with our group. We're looking for the thief who stole the Aqua Blastia core from the capital city. So, without it, the lower quarter, the poor area of the capital city, Zaphius, doesn't have any water. It exploded and the area was flooded and it was real bad news, and now they just don't have any water, and they're gonna have to drink out of the lake, and people are gonna get sick, and it's just bad news. Everything's just bad news. So we got to go do that. The person who stole it, we suspect, was the person that we hired to fix it because it was kind of malfunctioning, and it's supposedly some noble mage who goes by the name Mordio. And so we started asking around, and people were like, "Whoa, Mordio? The famous Mordio from Ospio, the city of scholars? What?" So we're kind of working on that. Also, Estelle here, Esteles, the pink-haired girl, she has something very important to tell a knight, kind of a knight who's got a bit of a reputation. He's apparently the only, like, non-corrupt knight, the only knight that's actually trying to help folks out. He happens to be good friends with our protagonist, Yuri. And this knight is Flynn. And so we're also kind of looking for Flynn so that we can share whatever this message is. His life is in danger, something, I don't know. And then we fought off an assassin that was trying to kill Flynn, and just all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, we've picked up a little boy, Carol. And his wanted posters never look like him. Not quite this game, but also very, very good. So we're looking for Flynn. We picked up a boy, Carol. He's the ace member of the Hunter Guild. What are they called? Like the Hunting Blades or something? I don't know. Whatever. He has pushed his way into our party and is now just hanging out with us. And Yuri's just kind of cool with it. Estelle's like, "Hooray, a new friend. It's awesome." She's kind of the poster child for naive, noble stereotype character. I think that's a pretty solid recap of everything that's going on so far. Repeat is just a boss. He's like the coolest dog ever. He has a blastia wrapped around his tail so that he can use all sorts of magic and cool attack arts. He's got a pipe in his mouth. He's got a big old scar, and he's got a dagger on like his collar harness thing, so he uses the dagger. Oh, it's so cool. Repeat, you're the best. I want to reach into the game and pet you right now. Yeah, so we're going to Ospio, and we believe Flynn came here looking for someone to help fix the Tree of Halur, which we did fix. And so we're kind of killing two birds with one stone. Hopefully Mordio came back and we can confront the thief, and hopefully Flynn is still here.
It's so gloomy and damp here. It's giving me the chills, too.
You could even say he's the top dog.
It's because the city is in a cavern.
I wonder if the lack of sun drives the people here to do shady things, like stealing blastia cores.
We're also about to meet our next party member, who is just one of the best characters ever. Alright, just marching right on into the city. May I see your passport, please? What? I think I left it in my other pair of pants. This is an Imperial facility. We can't just let anyone inside, can we? Passport? You don't have one of those, do you? He's Yuri. He doesn't have any paperwork. He doesn't believe in doing things the proper way. He only does things the Yuri way. An associate of ours is inside. Could you please let us through? If you filled out the official visitation paperwork, then you ought to have gotten your passport from this quote-unquote associate of yours. First we've heard of this, though. If you won't let us in, perhaps you could call him to the gate for us? What's your associate's name? Mordio. Mordio? We can't help you. You'll have to mail the request and have a passport officially issued to you. You guys don't budge an inch, do you? Also, did Flynn come by? Anybody? All information about the establishment is classified. We cannot share even small details with outsiders. So you can't even tell me why Flynn was here? No, of course not. Okay. Well, you just told me that he was here. I don't even know what you're talking about. A knight named Flynn? I've never even heard of him. Can we at least leave him a message? Give it up, Estelle. We'd have more luck asking a brick wall for help. That's probably true. Alright, well, so much for that plan. Looks like we don't get to get inside. Carol, what? We're just gonna give up? I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna see Flynn. And I'm gonna take back that blastia from that thief Mordio. Give him a beating he won't forget. So, can't we look for another way in? Of course we can. Let's take a stroll around, why don't we? And as a last resort, maybe we just climb the walls. That seems like not a great idea. Also... Okay, I feel better about that. I had to tweak the volume a little bit. I like the music in this game. I wanted it loud enough that I could hear it. Ha 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 ha! Okay, welcome to one of the other best NPCs in all of video games. Y'all ready for this? See the little turnip thing here? That's not a turnip! It's a person! Ah ha 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 ha! At last someone found me! I've been waiting! I'm Wonder Chef! I travel the world far and wide seeking gourmet food and travelers that appreciate the importance of fine dining. You'll usually find me in disguise. A food connoisseur should have no problem seeing through it, though. Call it a test, if you will. And it seems like you're one of them. Hee you've got potential. For that, I'm going to reward you with a recipe. And we now know how to cook steak. We no longer have to eat an egg between two slices of bread. We can eat a Salisbury steak. Sounds delicious. And we get some free ingredients so that we can practice. 3 sets of everything we need for the recipe. It's so good. For the love of food. Bon appetit. Bwahahahaha. There are a lot of strange objects scattered throughout the world. Wonder Chef might be disguised as some of them. When you find him, he'll reward you with a recipe. Try to seek him out on your journey. And he's gone. Salisbury steak. Here we go. A juicy meat patty topped with a savory sauce. Increases attack power slightly. So the sandwich will heal a little bit of health whenever we cook it. And like after a battle or something, you can just recover a bit of your health. And Salisbury steak boosts attack power, which is also very good. Very, very good. Food just gets more and more and more useful the further into the game we go. We'll also have Yuri cook a steak. Sure, it seems like a good shortcut there. I love that there's just a door over here and there's no guards. Doors like this never open when you want them to. Guess we'll have to climb over the wall and open it from the inside. A little quick to jump to our last resort, aren't you? Let's wait for Flynn to come out then. Even if Flynn comes out, it's not like he's just going to bring Mordio out with him. Well, if Flynn comes outside, we can just ask him to let us in, can't we? He'd never go for a plan like this. He's far too much of a goody-goody. Carol, what are you doing? There we go, it's open. Huh? What? You can't do that. Your guild specializes in hunting monsters, right? Or are you guys into Thieves Guild type stuff, too? Yeah, well, I'm pretty much the only one who can do anything like this. Oh, well, great job. Let's get in. No, that's bad. We should just wait out here for Flynn. I don't have the patience to wait for Flynn to just happen to walk out of this town by chance. It was unquestioning obedience to laws and authority in times like this that made me quit the Imperial Knights in the first place. But... Well then, Estelle, keep a lookout out here for us, won't you? Wait, but, I'm going with you. Thank you, Carol. Don't know what we'd do without you. Man, there are a lot of Mordio lookalikes in here, aren't there? Excuse me, do you have a minute? Well, what do you want? Would you happen to know if a knight named Flynn Shifo has come through here? Flynn? Oh, that guy. He was saying something about going to catch someone who's been vandalizing the ruins. Ooh, where is he now? Couldn't say. My research keeps me too busy to pay attention to details like that. Oh, I see. Sorry to interrupt you. I'll be taking my leave then. Hey, wait up. Tell me one more thing. Is there a famed mage named Mordio around here? Ah, there are people that want to see that weirdo? So I was right. You know Mordio? No, I don't know anything like that at all. I don't associate with people like that. Hey, I'm not done yet. Wait, what? Tell me where the mage is. Mordio lives alone in a shack back that way. Go see for yourself if you want. Alright, thanks. Here's your book you dropped. Thank you for the information. Don't know why everybody's so just terrified of Mordio. Are you sure about this? Everyone seems to get all out of sorts. There we go, just from hearing that guy's name. It's weird. Yeah, doesn't it bother you? Well, he's a blastia thief. It's no wonder people don't like him.
You know, Yuri, your attitude, your behavior, they don't seem very knightly.
Where'd that come from?
I mean, we're entering the city through a back entrance, like thieves.
This coming from the guy who picked the lock.
I'm just tagging along to find Flynn, and now you've turned me into a thief.
We haven't stolen anything. Sheesh.
At Ruins Gate, we specialize in excavation of ruins. It may seem humble, but we take pride in our work. Through excavation, we seek out our world's past. They're an archaeology guild. I think that's pretty awesome. Our chief is very warm, and even treats underlings like us with kindness. He really is the model of a perfect guild chief. The only flaw, you might mention, is the fact that he's somewhat cowardly. Is Carol your guild leader? The bookshelf lounge. This is awesome. Ooh, apple gel. We're at our carrying capacity for those. So yeah, this is the bookshelf lounge. We could crawl up onto the bookshelf and take a little nap. 200 gold! Holy cow, that's expensive. No, thank you. Many thanks. Fortune's Market, always bringing you what you need when you need it at the price that's right. Oh, we do have a rapier. Yuri has it equipped right now. Jet black ink, that's right. Special flag, a flag that allows you to change party leaders in the menu. It won't give you an extra life. I would love to be able to make that. What do we need? Bat wings and soft tails and blastia more. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for all that stuff. Hand axe, wood maul, a sash. We may end up buying one of those before too long. Oh geez, just better armor. This game is just throwing armor at us like crazy. I feel like Rapide has just been taking a pounding, so we're gonna have an iron protector for Rapide. An iron armor designed especially for dogs. It is flexible and allows for a high degree of movement. Good. We can probably sell off some of this stuff. Hey, Najim, what's going on? Also, hello, Warpix. I don't think I said hi to you. What's everyone doing today? Ooh, we could also sell off some of this stuff. These things have all been fairly easy to come by so far. There we go. We got a lot of money now. Alright, back to buying armor. A cloak for somebody that we don't know yet, so we can't see who it belongs to. Nobody that's in our party, that's for sure. Yeah, that's good. I have no idea. We are going to be getting a new party member here very soon, but I have no idea what they come equipped with. Or like if I need to buy armor for them or something, but we can just kind of deal with that when we get there. Oh, all that stuff is what you'd like to say, but with business ruined, you aren't really able to stock up a very wide variety of products. Oh, that's a bummer. The blastia excavated here were all made by the Kritya long, long ago. Ooh, lots of books.
This city sure has a lot of books.
I'm not really too crazy about reading. I'm gonna have a hard time sleeping in this place.
Yeah, you seem like you're too jittery to sit still and look at something for too long.
You're one to talk.
Hey, what happened to Estelle?
She's been over there reading books ever since we got here.
Estelle, time to get going.
Once she starts reading, you can't pull her away.
Huh? Did you say something? This seems to be literature from an ancient civilization.
She's not even listening.
I would love to be able to discuss Blastia architecture with the Kritya engineers someday. Ooh, here we go, the Synthesis Guild. Awesome, 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 awesome. What do you suggest we synthesize today? We've already made all these things. This is cool, by the way, the synthesis guy, because you look to see, like, oh, we can make a mace, and he'll show you what parts you need, like paralysis powder. And he'll show you the monsters that drop it. So, like, if we'd never seen paralyzed powder, and we had no idea where to get it, we could talk to this guy, and he'll be like, yo, rat wiggle down in the sewers. It's like, oh, there we go. So he can be pretty helpful when you want to synthesize some sweet new weapons. Ruins. Must investigate ruins. Whoa, I dozed off there. I hear looters broke into the ruins to the southeast. They've already been thoroughly explored, though. I doubt there's anything left. Oh, the Kritya. We've actually bumped into a couple of Kritya. They're like the elf people. They have like pointy ears and like the really long blue hair. They all look very similar in that regard. They're pretty sweet. And yeah, they're basically the elves of this game. Okay. Now that we've got free reign in the city, just so long as the guards don't find us. Who are you? I haven't seen you anywhere. Well, it doesn't matter, though. You're not wearing Blastia clothes, then you must be an officer of the Empire. I mean, you don't look like an officer at all. I guess it doesn't matter, though. Did something happen on Emiad Hill? One of my colleagues went there with several other people. Okay, that's just sure. Who the hell are you? You try to swipe any Blastia and I'll know it. How? Well, we're the Blastia Administration Department. Administering all the excavated Blastia is our job. Probably don't want to go down that way. The guards will maybe find us. That seems bad. Oh, leave me be. How am I supposed to conduct my research with all you loitering about? Go away. The stock list and number of Blastia doesn't match. Just a mistake? Have been so forgetful lately. So it sounds like people have just been jacking Blastia left and right. It's locked. Must be a top secret facility. The keyhole has a unique shape. Ooh. Okay, this is the weird little shack on the edge of town that we were told is where famed mage Mordio lives.
Keep out. Seriously. Mordio.
I guess this is the place.
I think people usually try knocking first.
Looks like no one's home. What should we do?
No point in hesitating when you're heading into a den of thieves.
No, I don't want us to commit any more crimes.
I guess that means it's my turn then.
Carol's just like, okay, let's commit more crimes. Woohoo.
What? Your turn? We shouldn't do that either.
Nothing to it. Wait for me!
Please, wait! Why does he always do that?
Alright, let's find us.
Crazy! Who could live in a place like this?
Let's find us a Blastia thief.
You can pretty much live anywhere you can eat and sleep if you set your mind to it.
Yuri, don't you have something to say first?
Hello? We're coming in.
And the door?
Carol here, open your door. Sorry about that.
Honestly, Yuri. Excuse us. Is anyone home?
It's a good thing no one's here. That means we get to look for evidence.
Ooh, check this out. It's a Blastia model. Whoever made this was pretty talented. It's a model of a Grand Blastia. It's not working, though. Grand Blastia. And then Estelle, Lady Estelles, quoting one of her books, Grand Blastia refers to especially large types of Blastia, including but not limited to Barrier Blastia. You read that in a book too, huh? The person who lives here must be quite an ardent scholar. Just because someone studies hard doesn't mean that their actions are right or just. Hey, the cover's about to fall off of this one. Treat books with respect. Priceless information is written on their pages. How dare you, Carol? That is a Blastia formula. Feel free to step inside if you like. Aren't you cold? Yeah, Estelle is still technically like outside of the door. I've had enough crimes for today, thank you. It's not that big of a deal. Not a big deal. Breaking and entering is a crime punishable by at least a year in prison and a fine of up to 10,000 gold. We don't have that much. That's a lot of money. Did you notice how messy this writing is? Even I could write nicer than this. But they say that people with bad handwriting have good hearts. Well, I have good handwriting and a good heart. How about that? Estelle, do you know what this formula means? It resembles a magic circle that uses fire, but I'm not sure. But at least you understand it a little bit. It means nothing to me at all. Okay, and it looks like we can't go upstairs because there's all these books here by the ladder. Oh no, there's our thief.
Ah! What is that?
Shut up.
Huh? Hey, hold on!
Thieves!
No, what are you... Wait!
Be gone!
Help!
Bye, Carol. We'll miss you.
Why me?
A girl?
If you can pull tricks like that, why'd you bother skipping town back in Zophius?
Huh? Skipping town? Why would I need to skip town?
For stealing the core of a blastia from the lower quarter in the capital. What else?
What? You're calling me a thief? Have you ever heard of common sense?
Sure.
So you break into a home, call the owner a thief, and wave a sword in their face. What the hell kind of sense is that? Hey, dog! You stay back, you dog! And you, kid, give him back.
What do you mean?
The blastia, give him back to me. What's with you?
My name is Estelise. We're terribly sorry for barging in on you like this. Yuri, Carol, you too.
Sorry.
So, what do you want?
Well, you see, Yuri has followed a blastia thief here all the way from the Imperial capital.
And?
And that blastia thief wore a cape, was short, and their name was Mordio. So?
Well, Mordio is certainly my name. Rita Mordio, to be exact.
And the height matches up too.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I told you, I have no idea what you're... Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Follow me.
What? Maybe you didn't hear me. We're not finished here.
Just follow me, would you? There's talk that some thieves have turned up in the Shaikos ruins.
Thieves? Are you sure about that?
It came from an Imperial Knight who asked me for help. It should be trustworthy.
Do you think that knight might have been Flynn?
As if there are any other Imperial Knights in the game. I'm pretty sure Flynn is the only one.
It's gotta be. Looks like she shot him down, though.
Hey, remember what that guy outside said about someone vandalizing the ruins?
Which means the thief who stole the blastia core could be there.
Maybe.
Finished chatting? Let's go.
All right, but don't even think of making a break for it.
You don't have to come. If you want, I'll just call the guards.
Why don't we give it a try? It sounds like Flynn might even be there.
It's up to you. Go to jail, make a run for it, or follow me. Pick one.
Okay. We'll go with you.
The Shaikos ruins are even further to the east, once you leave the city.
Yay! We got a new party member. Woohoo!
Rita's a little scary, huh?
Really?
She's about what I'd expect. Seems like she's in a crappy mood, too.
That's because you broke into her house, Yuri.
I don't exactly feel like being on my best behavior when I'm dealing with a core thief.
What will you do if you're wrong about her?
If I'm wrong, I'll apologize.
You'd better remember that when the time comes.
Oh, were you listening?
I just happened to overhear. So you think I'm scary, do you?
Watch it, Carol. She's definitely the kind to hold a grudge.
Hey! Don't scare me like that!
Alright, well, we got us a new party member. I really like Rita. She is awesome. The music in this game is great. Ooh, we found the collector's book. It's a self-updating book that makes it easy to record all the items that you find. A self-updating book, huh? Guess I'll just have to look at it and see if I can understand what you're talking about. Pretty useful. It'll come with us. Hey! Most of the pages are blank. And you said you're a world-renowned researcher? So yes, much like the monster book, where we keep track of all the monsters that we encounter in the game. Which so far we've scanned all of them, so feel pretty good about that. We have the item book, the collector book. Every item, every weapon, every piece of armor in the game, etc. I'm not going to be going out of my way to collect everything, because that's silly. But, you know, we'll just Play it by ear. Collect things as we go. It's just going to do that anyway. It takes a pretty wicked person to lie so convincingly about her crimes. Hey, wait! A girl's dresser is strictly off limits. Yeah, Yuri, that seems like a bad idea. Even if it's full of evidence of her own misdeeds? I'll be the one to look, then. Wait, what are you... Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. What do you think she found? Feminine secrets. I will get you back for that. Estelle, you better watch out. No, I'm talking to you!
Your name is Estelise, right?
Yes, but that's kind of long to say easily. Please call me Estelle.
You look like some fancy noble, Estelise. Why are you with that jerk?
Oh, I think that Yuri is a good person. And really, I don't mind if you call me Estelle.
All right, Estelise.
She's tough.
Everyone's getting along. It's great. Anything else up here? Anything that's like non-feminine secrets? Nothing? Nope. Okay. Just had to check. You like Rita's outfit? Doesn't bug you that it's got a little Titus asymmetry going on? Can we sneak out the front? Or not, like, not sneak. What's the opposite of sneak? Can we walk out the front? Can we saunter out the front now that we have Rita with us? Oh, they don't even care. Seriously? I thought there was just going to be, like, at least a cutscene or something. Huh. Okay. We're actually going to duck back inside the library really quick and see if we can get some better weapons or armor for Rita. Ah, yes. This is a problem. We can only have 4 party members in combat at a time. And it's not Final Fantasy X. We can't just swap people around whenever we want. We have to do it from the menu here. So we got to pick who we're going to give up. Magic Guard. Dang, that bronze circlet and just a regular cloak. I think the sash is what was for sale here anyway, so I'm glad I didn't buy it. We'll check, though. We'll check anyway. Yeah, just a sash. And she has a cloak. She doesn't have an accessory, so giving her like a cape or some boots or something would be kind of cool, maybe. I'm not going to worry about that too much. We will buy some food, though. We can buy some rice. We don't have any rice. I'm going to spend all my money on food. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, you know what else we gotta do? Oh. What are your titles? Rita Mordio, genius researcher. Known in Aspio as the Strange One. She's a genius mage with a few loose screws. She's a mage. Don't mistake her for just any regular magic user. She was born to use magic. I like that she just has the giant book strapped to her back. Yeah, and the goggles are pretty sweet too. Kale's got his giant bag. His little bandana. Alright, cool. I am gonna want Rita in the party. Everyone still gets experience and levels up and whatnot, so we don't have to worry about that. It's more like using skills and learning new skills. Yeah, we'll do a fight or two. As we head over to the ruins.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Oh, right, we were going to play as a different character. Come on.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week? But can you really?
Never mind.
Yay, you're cooked the sandwich. Good job, Yuri. I knew you could do it. I knew you had it in you. Delicious, delicious egg sandwich. Ugh. Just, ugh. Alright, yeah, here, we got some ruins. Let's save before we go into the ruins.
These are the Shy Coast ruins.
Ooh, I see treasure. Ooh, I see treasure. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I want that treasure. People said that this place had been looted already. Pshaw. What do they know?
It looks like there aren't any Imperial Knights around.
These footprints are still fresh. There's a lot of them, too.
Which means it's either the knights, the thieves, or both.
Some of these footprints must be Flynn's.
Could be.
Hey, over here, hurry up.
I see. So first you get us alone in the dark, then you zap us, huh?
Zap. I like the way that sounds.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why are you smiling like that?
Let's try to get along now, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna just constantly be tweaking the music volume. I wish I had finer tuned controls, but that's okay. Alright, welcome to the ruins! We are gonna just wander through the ruins until we get zapped by Rita. Life bottle, don't mind if I do. I'm expecting that it's just gonna be a bunch of like life bottles, apple gel, that sort of stuff, just like boring, normal curative items. Magic lens, exactly. I don't know if there's any like anything real good here. Weapons or armor or anything like that. That seems a little silly. Hey, duplicitous hues of despair, what's going on? Looks like no one's here. No Imperial Knights, no thieves, nor anyone else. Maybe they're further in? How far in are we talking here? Doesn't look like anyone's been here, does it? The information about the underground couldn't have gotten out, could it? Oh, Rita, what do you know? What do you mean? What underground? Recently, an entrance to an underground area was uncovered here. A handful of mages are supposed to be the only people who know about it. It's okay for us to know this? I don't have much of a choice if I'm to clear my name, do I? Clear your name, huh? The ground's all scratched here. It's not like I would have minded letting the thieves have the ruins above ground after we finished the excavation, but it's a good thing we came here when we did. Well, then we better hurry up and follow them. All we have to do is move this thing, right? Yeah, good job, Carol. Come on, push that giant statue. Do it. Ah, good job, Captain Carol. Oh, you're so strong. Don't know what we'd do without you. Yuri, come on, you gotta put your shoulder into it. Right. Wow, they're actually moving it. That's crazy. Come on, just a little more. Carol, are you okay? Sure, that was a cinch. Okay, here we go. We're not gonna go there just yet, though. There's at least one more treasure chest that we saw. Half guard. This is why I should just never buy armor. We've been finding all of the armor that I've been purchasing. Just a waste of money. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I accidentally really overslept today. But, you know, felt pretty good. Getting caught up on sleep. Doesn't look like there's anything else here that we can really explore. We're kind of being cut off by this fountain here. So maybe we could... No, there's rubble there too. Okay. I am satisfied with our exploration. Let us head in.
This is my first time going inside ruins.
I love Estelle just like stating the obvious. We've established that you've literally never left the castle ever in your entire life. So it seems kind of redundant for you to say, oh, I've never been in one of these before. I've never been in a place like this. I've never been in ruins before. I've never visited this town. I've never seen these plains before. Yeah, we get it, Estelle. We get it.
Be careful over there, it's slippery. What are you looking at?
I was just surprised. You're actually a nice person.
Oh, I knew it would be a pain to bring you along. I should have just come by myself.
Do you always come to research these ruins alone?
Yeah,
Aren't you afraid you'll get hurt by monsters or traps?
there are always risks if you're trying to actually do something. If someone gets hurt, it's an acceptable loss.
Even if you're the one who gets hurt?
Yeah,
Don't you ever worry or hesitate?
worrying about getting what you want without anyone getting hurt? You've had a pretty easy life.
An easy life.
And Blastia will never betray me, so they're easy to deal with.
Rita's amazing. She just comes right out and says what she has to say.
She knows exactly what's important to her.
I wish I knew what was important to me.
Just travel around for a while. You'll figure it out.
These ruins feel very different once you're inside them.
Yeah, it's weird. And there's all this stuff I've never seen before.
What, is this your first time too, Carol?
Well, yeah. My specialty's monster hunting. Hey, what do you think this is?
You really shouldn't be fooling around over there. This place is loaded with traps.
Did anyone else just hear a click?
Carol, watch out!
Ah!
Sorry, I thought you were about to get killed. I overdid it.
I think I would have been better off getting caught in the trap.
I love the skits. Oh gosh, what are you?
Sorry if I hurt you.
We'll have Estelle throw a magic lens. Polywiggle. Weird little tadpole things. Okay.
Drag over! Pow hammer!
Out of my way!
Star stroke!
You want revenge? Bring it!
Cook a sandwich, Yuri. Oh, Yuri did not make a good sandwich. Yuri failed to put an egg between two pieces of bread. You know, I guess it happens. Ooh, you're a frog version of those things.
Guess we can do this.
Polywiggle Ribbit! Boy, what a clever name. A ribbit. You don't say.
Out of my way! Alright, who's next?
Holy power, jump to me!
That was awesome!
Gel bases, dried seaweed. We're getting lots of food and stuff here, which is pretty cool. Amber cloak. There we go. That's new. That's new. Rita, you get a better cloak. A researcher's garment. It's obviously not meant for combat. Like that's gonna stop us. I want to put Rita in the party. I'm not entirely sure who I want to swap out. I also wouldn't mind playing as a different character. I know this seems a little silly, but I'm going to put Rita in the party, and I'm going to play as Repeat for a bit. Which means I got to check your arts. Sonic Dog, Crescent Fang. Actually, I think those are fine. And... so the custom command, every character has their own custom commands. Yuri's is leave it to me, like everyone just kind of backs off and lets Yuri fight. Repeat's is woof woof. Allies will try to recover. They'll try to just use any like healing skills or anything like that. They'll just try to like hang back and restore themselves. That's always interesting. Rita, you kind of hang back. Let's put Carol like maybe. And Repeat, you can also go forward like that. And Rita. Attack. Attack the strongest enemy. You can use about half your TP. Basically just use magic. I don't know. Telling her that she can, like, physically attack and stuff is also not bad. I don't know. Try to keep distance. I don't really want you burning through my items, but that's fine, I guess. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Oh, we didn't actually look at Rita's abilities. So she has a base art. Your grace sends the enemy flying. Uses the magical incantation Rudolph. So she has like these weird equation powers, and those are like her physical attack skills. She also has a fireball. Send a fireball towards the enemy. Continued use will increase the number of fireballs you shoot, which is awesome. And Stone Blast, Nava spell, call forth small rocks from beneath an enemy. Fireball is going to get real strong if she just uses it a lot, so that's good. I want to get over there and get that treasure. Ooh, look at that weird, like, scythe-wielding, like, hook-wielding fish monster.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Oh, and we got bats, too? Wow. Resist dark, weak to light. Interesting. And you can scan the merfish. Okay. Alright. Get it, Repeat. There we go. Good job. Yeah, good job, Repeat. And Yuri make us a sandwich. Yay! Yuri made us a sandwich. Good job, Yuri. Didn't screw it up this time. You can only eat once between any given, like once per battle, I guess. So we have to get into another fight before we can eat another meal, even if you fail the meal, because you're full. You gotta burn off some of that, some of those calories, you know. Looks like this little one is no good. Oh wow! So this is what blastia looked like before they're excavated. I wonder why ancient people buried blastia in ruins like this in the first place. I wish I could tell you. That's something else that's being researched. With all of these blastia here, I don't suppose there are any aqua blastia lying around too. None of them have cores in them. Really? Then they don't work, do they? Blastia aren't excavated with the cores and the bodies together. Cores produce magic through formulas. Bodies control that magic. The two are combined and are referred to as blastia. Each blastia possesses different attributes and is marked by a crest that indicates those attributes. With current technology, blastia bodies can be manufactured, but the production of blastia cores is impossible. So basically, cores are very valuable since they have to be excavated. It's only natural that thieves would want to steal them. That's not quite true. It seems like Estelle's information is a little outdated. What's outdated about it? There's some degradation of quality, but there has been some success in the synthesis of very simple blastia cores. Oh wow, really? That's why I wouldn't do anything stupid like go stealing people's cores. If I had time to waste doing things like that, I'd rather be spending it researching better ways to completely restore incomplete or degraded cores. That's what being a mage is all about. Noble creed. Doesn't clear your name, though. Yeah, talk is cheap, I suppose. Perhaps there's still some blastia left that can be used. So as somebody who's played this game before, I always think it's amazing how much of this stuff that they're mentioning early on in the game like this, just like casual, like, oh yeah, blastia cores, etc. Like, a lot of this stuff is actually really, really important to the overall plot of the game. Ooh, leather boots, hooray! Okay, we have one of these things. What is this?
This one's still got a core in it.
Here, try shooting this at the core.
Oh yes, this is another staple of the Tales games.
This ring's set with something that looks just like a blastia core.
Glyph crystallization of a formula allows this blastia to emit air as needed.
That's not quite the best way to put it. It's actually used to charge other blastia with air. But wait, how did you know that?
In the castle, I read that the ring acts as a kind of key in ancient ruins.
Castle?
So all I do is point?
Just aim the sorcerer's ring at the core of that blastia. Face your target and shoot. There's a limit to its range, though. Go on, try it.
Ta-da!
That's all it takes.
That's it.
That's a strim crest. It's a mark that indicates movement.
Huh. Interesting.
Hey, what's that?
A sentinel, for taking care of unwanted guests.
Okay then, keep your eyes open and let's keep moving.
Are you sure? What if I'm just luring you deeper into the ruins so I can zap you?
I'm starting to think I'd rather try my luck with the golem.
Here, you take it.
Isn't this thing important or something?
We'll need to use it a few more times.
Okay, I guess I'd better hold it since I'm leading the way.
Ah yes, the Sorcerer's Ring.
I wonder if people a long time ago used little rings like this to move things around.
Yes, items like this have been discovered in other ruins as well.
It sure is useful for something so small.
Yeah, unlike some people I could name.
Huh?
It's impressive that you've been entrusted with a sorcerer's ring, Rita. I've heard they're only given to a very small number of people.
Guess someone trusts you.
You're the only one who doesn't.
So we got the Sorcerer's Ring now. Hooray! We can shoot a little lightning ball thing. Little fireball, I guess. Not a lightning ball. At least not yet. So, this is a staple of Tales games. You always get something like this that you can use to trigger switches and whatnot. I believe as we play the game, we'll upgrade it a couple times so we can activate more things. This is kind of used to unlock like rooms and areas and stuff for backtracking and whatnot later on. The fact that we can upgrade it, it's just very useful. We're going to be using this thing a lot. It has another use here that we're probably going to encounter. I mean, I'll just do it. You can also stun monsters briefly so that you can just get by them without having to fight them.
Make you work.
It doesn't matter if you just turn and walk into the monsters, but it makes them angry, so they'll turn and attack you. So you use them to like run away from a monster, and it's they're pretty handy.
We did this modest land.
Rest in peace.
Ooh, Blastimore. Oh my gosh, we needed that to make something. We need that to make the special flag. We need Blastimore and we need the Batlings.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Hey, Majora's Mask, what's going on? Welcome to the string. How are you doing today?
Come to me.
Oh, get up, repeat.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Ooh, we do have a Salisbury steak. Let's cook one of those. Nope, let's not cook one of those. Haha, just kidding. Hey, repeat learned item,
These
bro.
are the threads that weave our future.
Triggered a bunch of our
I feel this power inside me.
new skills finally. Yuri learned resist. Oh, I wanted to check equipment. For most of us, it doesn't matter. Okay, Yuri needs to learn cross counter and step away, and then we'll give the rapier over to Estelle. Because she can learn those as well. Although, right now she's not really learning anything, which is kind of a bummer.
If that ceiling collapsed, we'd be buried alive.
What are you saying stuff like that for, Estelle? What if that really happened?
Come on, don't be such a wimp. These ruins are made of stronger stuff than that.
Ah! Estelle! Now the ceiling's gonna collapse because you were talking about it! Huh?
No, sorry, I just stubbed my toe on a rock.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Yuri, you're mean.
Come on! Let's hurry and finish up what we're doing so we can get out of these ruins.
I love these. I love these skits. Alright, let's fight the golem. Give me more blastia
Let's
ore.
work together.
Yay, sandwich! We did it. This is bugging me. I want Sonic Dog on that. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. Whoa, woof. What the? I was having so much fun goofing off in the back of the party. Okay, let's go.
From behind? Oh, man.
We can still overcome this.
Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. And so it knocked Carol out of the party.
Hammer.
Cerberus strike!
Look at that, just so many new mechanics. That was scary. I didn't expect to be ambushed from behind like that. Well, I guess we just can't ever let our guard down. There's monsters about. If they attack us from the rear, any of us could get pulled into battle. Yeah, so it doesn't necessarily take into account your party order. I think you'll always get the character that you're playing as, but it's a crapshoot as to who else shows up. This only happens with a preemptive attack. Ah, preemptive attacks, eh? You guys, it's back. Hit it with the ring. Yeah, we've done this. So if we stun it and then get into the fight, they all start stunned.
Oh, flickering blade!
You didn't think I was that strong, did you?
So many new mechanics that the game is going to throw at us. I get it, so that's how that works. I didn't know it could be used like that, too. Right, let's get a move on. Fire a shot of air with the Sorcerer's Ring at an enemy to stun them. If you stun them and then start a fight with them, they'll be stunned in the fight. What a novel idea.
Hey, didn't you say something about the castle not too long ago?
Oh? Yes, well, you see.
Yeah, I was in the castle a while back. I used to be a knight.
You? A knight? Please, how gullible do you think I am?
Believe it or not, it's true.
Will wonders never cease?
Is it really so hard for everyone to believe that? Come on, let's go.
Hey, they changed the subject on me.
Swing and a miss.
Don't get in my way!
Come on. There we go.
That was awesome!
hate flying monsters. They're so hard to hit. And we're fully stocked on apple gels, so can't really take any more. Can I? There we go. Haha, got it.
This looks easy.
Don't let him trip you up. That was too easy. Fireball!
Just she shot it right over its head. Rita, you should aim a little bit better than that.
Let's work together.
Ah, I didn't actually get stunned. I just got, like, only stunned on the map, not here.
Pretty good for a dog.
Still really likes running up to things and throwing that pow hammer.
I'm gonna do it! Yo! Dragon over!
Hey, she hit one with a fireball this time. Oh my gosh, come on, repeat.
That was awesome!
Can I have a hammer? No, that pow hammer is
Oh,
pretty awesome.
Rita, you seem very used to fighting for someone who's been doing research in Ospio for so long.
I'm just used to using magic, and I've been working to cultivate a calm mind.
A calm mind, huh?
Is there something wrong with that?
Ooh! Ouch!
Sorry, I thought you were a monster.
I'll startle you someday. You just wait.
Things have gotten a lot more lively now that we have Rita in the party. Can we? No.
Let's work together.
I'll get up, repeat.
How's this?
Oh, I didn't get to see what she learned. Oh, what did she learn? 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 Barrier. Novice spell, temporarily increase physical defense for one ally. So goes with sharpness in that it's a minor buff. Cool, 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 cool. I dig it. Is this door locked? Is that what's happening here? Yes. I like that the dungeons have these minor puzzles. I don't think it's ever anything, like, too terribly complicated. But I do think it's a really cool little thing. Okay. What? What is that? Backstep and evade. Awesome. An elegant dagger with a cherry blossom design. It's a work of art, but the blade makes it a powerful weapon. Don't mind if I do. Whew, that was close.
Go away!
And Estelle just comes in and snipes the kill. I saw that. I saw your little pow hammer there. That was my kill.
Okay, sure.
You stole it from me. Okay, I guess we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna go over here and fight some bats. We should have enough stuff now to make the special flag for swapping. Ooh, for swapping who our leader is. A simple ordinary chain. Some use it as a weapon by swinging it around, but that's not what it was meant for. That was a...
Leave it to me!
That was a horrible shot. How? There we go.
That was easy!
Oh, hitting aerial things is so hard, especially as a very short little puppy dog. Sandwich. Hooray! Yuri cooked a sandwich. Good job, Yuri. Oh, seriously? All the way back around over here. Ooh, a longsword. Oh, Yuri's almost learned those skills. Critical guard and defend. Okay.
I won't lose!
Flickering blaze burn!
Dragon Upper! Dragon Upper!
Pow hammer!
Full power! Onward!
We're getting so many, like, random resources and stuff, too, for all these fights. It's mostly just, like, stuff that we can sell. Probably things we'll use in synthesis at some point. Hey! Perfect. Did we get it? Yes, we did.
Together.
Right as he jumped into me. I love it.
Dragon Upper!
Pow hammer!
Flickering blaze burn! Fireball!
Dragon Upper!
The cry of victory! Repeat?
I feel this power inside me!
There we go. There we go. All sorts of new skills. We should actually take a look at everybody's skills and see if there's anything we want to equip or unequip on our folks. Defend, resist, step away, evade, recover, while staggering, prevent being knocked down by a hit with the guard button. I actually really like cross counter. I think step away is more useful than like evade right now. Yeah, that's fine. Carol's all about just like big, beefy, super strong physical damage with that giant hammer. Ooh, okay. Rhythm. Repeatedly tap the B button while casting a spell to shorten its cast time. Speed it up a little bit. More TP. Resist is good. Extra magic damage is good. Okay, okay, I like those. And repeat is learning, evade, and backstep. Okay. I feel pretty good about all that. Great axe. Perfect. While we're on the subject of dealing with skills. Critical guard. A large axe that requires both hands to handle. A simple battle type axe. Now do we need to change any of your skills? Heavy hit would be really good to have. We'll do that instead of the extra health, I think. I think that's more important. Have Carol focus on offense. Ooh, we can see the boss back there. Look at that big scary monster. So, this is a special save point. It heals us. These white ones, we get healed. Super, super, super good. Incredibly helpful. Ooh, hello. There we go. I almost didn't see it. Oh my gosh, there are golems everywhere. I hate flying enemies. Come on, Repeat. Come on, Repeat. Come on.
Could you be any more of a pain?
Yeah, good job, Repeat. Leveling up. I like that. You can't see that thing and tell me it's not a boss. That is absolutely going to be a boss. It is 1000% a boss fight. Okay, come on, aim the ring. Oh, dang it.
I'm gonna do it!
Ooh, what was that? What is that? Punishing Fang, Punishing Fang, what is that? Spin sideways and slash at enemies with a small knife. That doesn't have very long range. Oh, we gotta save Rita.
The cry of victory! Repeat?
Nope, he's not gonna do it, Estelle. You can keep trying. He's just not interested. Because when Yuri does that, he goes, "Resound, oh cry of victory!" and Repeat starts barking, "Woof, woof." And Estelle just wants to be friends with everybody, including Repeat. And Repeat is having none of that. Ha ha ha! We didn't get to see what moved. I like that. Well played, game. Also, a billion golems.
Now's our chance!
Let's take care of him quick! There's no way you could win.
We're getting tons of that blastia more.
Don't get in my way!
Come on, Repeat.
I just keep getting stronger!
Carol just keeps getting stronger.
We have a great opening now! Let's take care of him quick!
Drag it over! Drag it over!
Holy power, come to me!
I like how quick that new skill is. That Punishing Fang or whatever we just got.
Come to me!
It is just a very, very quick animation.
How's this? Destroy rock!
Ooh. Carol learned a new skill.
Nice, but I can do so much more.
Carol, you learned how to destroy rocks with your giant hammer. Rita, you get a chain. Okay, everybody's learning new skills. That's awesome. I like seeing that. That's like way more important to me than actually, you know, getting better stats out of the weapon or anything.
Don't get sloppy! O din of this modest island, stand still! Pretty good for a dog.
There we go. I like treasure. Stiletto. Who gets that? Backstep and evade. Ooh. I like that everybody's just learning backstep early on. That's a really, really, really helpful skill. A sturdy fence blocks the way. Unless there's an earthquake, it doesn't look like it's gonna budge. Oh, what is that glowing thing up behind the golem? Is that like an active blastia or something? That's cool. I suspect we're gonna find out when we get over there. Alright, thing that's totally not a boss. I kind of wouldn't mind playing as Yuri for this boss fight, but we'll stick with Repeat.
Hey!
Repeat might actually make this a little bit easier.
Jeez, what is this thing? So this is a blastia too?
But what I want is the aqua blastia, not this puppet.
What are you doing? Don't just go poking at him like that. If I can just analyze him, I'll finally be able to complete my anima formula. Huh? No, his blastia core is missing.
Rita, looks like one of your friends is here.
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
Hey, who are you?
Me? I'm just a blastia researcher from Ospio.
That sounded convincing.
And just who are all of you? This place is off limits, you know.
I think you just gave yourself away. I don't know who you are, but you're definitely not from Ospio if you don't recognize me.
Guess she's got no problems with modesty.
This job is just full of problems. If it's not the Knights, it's a bunch of kids.
It's moving! Rita!
Let me see.
Wait a minute.
She just had the exact same reaction that Yuri had the first time he was healed by Estelle.
What?
It seems to be a common thing. There's something about her healing spells that's throwing everyone off.
How did you... I was just trying to heal your wounds.
Hey, you guys! Stop playing around and help us!
Ugh. All right. I'm going after that idiot. You all take care of this.
What do you mean you'll leave it to us? How are you gonna get through?
Oh, I guess we didn't get a choice to use Rita for this fight anyway?
Oh, that idiot!
Maybe?
I guess we've got no choice but to play with this wind-up toy for now.
Okay, never mind.
Let's get this over with and go after that jerk.
Okay.
Can't believe this thing...
First things first.
It's moving!
19,000.
Can we really defeat something this big?
We're gonna go defensive here for a moment.
Be still.
I don't think this thing's gonna listen.
Oh.
I just thought...
A sword works better on crazy things like this.
I don't know if I can bring myself to...
We gotta teach him a lesson.
Drag it over! Somebody!
I'm using this.
Power, come to me.
Oh, jeez. Yuri's dead.
Come to me. It was too late. Are you okay?
Oh, wow. We're not having a good time with this fight.
Holy power.
Why on earth are you not being defensive like I told you to? What is that? Don't attack and keep guard. Why are you just charging in? What? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why are you just rushing in when I told you not to do that, you idiots?
To me. First aid.
Holy cow, we're getting wrecked.
Holy power, come to me.
I screwed up.
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Are you okay?
So a big problem we're having is, see how I'm hitting him and there's like that blue, like, wall that we're hitting almost? We have to, like, break through that. He has, like, this protection barrier that we gotta crack through before we can actually do damage. So it's also preventing us from, like, comboing him or staggering him or anything like that.
This is dangerous.
There we go. Knocked him over, though.
Come to me. First aid.
That... Its back right leg that has, like, a little glowy blue thing on it, that's what I'm trying to attack. Specifically.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Damn, that hurt.
I'm glad.
Okay. You can pop another apple gel. Carol, you're just gonna die. Hey, there we go. We got a grate. Okay. So we did actually knock it over, is what that was.
Me.
Here.
Come to me. First aid.
Ooh, that hurt. This sucks. This is not a good little fight.
Somebody! I'm not done yet!
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Ooh, and it's over limiting. This is just awful. I don't know why when I told you guys to stop attacking and like run back and heal, you're not doing that. That just is obnoxious. I do actually kind of wish that we had Rita in the battle right now, though.
Power, come to me. First aid.
Well, it's like half dead.
Come to me. First aid.
There, we broke its protection for a bit, so we can do some combos here.
Holy power, come to me.
And it got it back.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
And this is a good sign to me that we need, like, just some more levels. The worst thing is when we're hitting it, like when I'm hitting it and we're hitting that blue, like, shieldy thing on it, I'm not getting any TP back.
Going. Thank you so much.
Get in there, Rapide.
Dangerous.
Oh,
Holy power.
this thing has just so much range, too. I was really hoping my people would, like, actually run away.
Sorry.
Okay. We're gonna go just... moderate, full charge, maybe? I don't know. Woof, woof. Woof, woof, everybody. Oh, wow, we stunned it. Hey, there, we knocked it over again. And it over limited again.
Thank you for the help.
I'm gonna use one of our rare melange gels. HP and TP. It's apple and orange mixed together. Oh geez, runaway Rapide. We're burning through so many of our apple gels and things.
This is bad.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
I'm not done yet.
Come on, Carol, you're like our big damage dealer. Get in there and deal some damage, please. There we go.
Yuri, was that
Jeez.
the person you were chasing?
Let's go chase him down.
Oh man, no break?
Okay, that was the thing that I screwed up in the Zoggy fight, which makes me sad. There's a secret mission. There's a secret mission. Every boss has a secret mission. Every actual boss in the game has some sort of hidden, cool, secret thing that you can do in the boss fight that triggers a bonus for you. And that was when we knocked it over the first time, and the word "great" popped up, and it was like a little mini cutscene thing. Grade. If we look at the grade, we can see struck down the enemy by attacking its weakness. So it's worth plus 10 grade. Yeah, every boss in the game, there's like 25 or 30 or something major bosses, and they all have a secret mission like that. So we got this one. We missed Zoggy's. Zoggy's is basically fight him without letting him hurt Estelle. When she like first pops into that fight and is like, "Let me help you, let me heal you," and Estelle took too much damage. I didn't actually check the grade detail, and his isn't the thing that happens like in the fight, like it doesn't pop up grade or whatever, but it would say secret mission at the end. I don't think it said that. But yeah, so that's a bummer that we missed one, but eat a sandwich, everybody. We got this one. That was pretty good. I remember a lot of these, and I'll probably remember more when I actually like see the bosses. But we'll just we'll kind of shoot for those as we go. It's part of a little side quest. There's like some sort of actual bonus reward or something that you get at the end. Maybe it's a title or something. I don't remember, but there's something. Ooh, poison ward.
I feel power running all through my body.
Oh, I feel so powerful.
And a ton of experience. Nice, 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 nice. Good fight. Now go chase down the blastia thief.
All that's left is to cut off its power supply. I'm sorry.
Rita, hurry!
All right, all right. Come on, let's go.
But Flynn,
There can't be many nights here if our shady friend in the cloak is just wandering around.
so you think Flynn is...
I don't think he's here anymore. Come on!
If I just had a little more time, I could have figured out the anima formula.
Is that why we were fighting that thing?
Of course.
You suck!
You were already here looking for the thief. I just had you guys help out a little.
Let's go, let's go!
New page added to the battle book. What? Ah, secret missions! Sometimes there's a separate mission hidden within a boss battle. This is known as a secret mission. Receive items which can help with clearing the game after completing a secret mission. Oh, so that's probably why we got the poison charm or whatever. Who wants one of those? Poison ward. 50% chance of preventing poison, slightly resistant to water. Sure, Yuri can have that.
Rapide's getting really good at handling items, don't you think?
Yeah, but I don't want to eat any gels that have been in a dog's mouth.
He said, come on, don't be like that. If things go bad, take it.
That's one big mouth he's... Wait a minute. Did he really say that? All I heard him do was bark.
Stick around long enough and you'll figure him out. Right, Rapide?
You look a little jealous, Rita.
No way.
Oh, Rita wants to be able to talk to Rapide. Did I just put little boots on Rapide? Yes. Yes. Yep. Rapide is now wearing boots. Instead of having a cape. He's no longer a super dog. I mean, he's still a pretty super dog, but he just doesn't have the cape anymore. Okay. That was a brutal fight, but we did it. We did it. We made it through. Can we not get through here? Ugh. I guess we just leave? I guess we just leave. Not entirely sure what else the game would want us to do right now, so I guess we just take off. Oh. Couldn't juke
Man,
little,
could you be any weaker?
little polywog thing. Oh yeah, Yuri's still in the fighting.
Resound, O cry of victory!
See?
All right.
You keep doing that just to make Estelle jealous, don't you? I know you're doing it on purpose. Let's swap out Carol for a bit and put Rita in the party. Oh, dang it.
Oh, man. All right, all right. We're done.
I am seeing a distinct lack of Blastia Thief. Oh, never mind. Wait.
Look, there he is!
Hey, cutscene. Here we go. Oh, yes, look at that. Oh, why are we saving him? Let the monsters kill him. You know what? I gotta change this. This is bugging me. Formation. Yeah. We're starting literally just on top of each other. Yuri, you start up there. I'll start down here.
Think you can beat us with an ambush?
Monsters don't think.
Yeah, good job, Rapide.
How can he just steal the core and walk off like that?
Stop! Make him stop! I've only been hired to do a job. I was told to get a good price for any blastia cores I could find.
You stole cores from the Imperial capital too, didn't you?
The capital? No way, not me.
Then maybe it was one of your friends.
Yeah, it's that creep, Hideki.
Where'd he run off to?
He's probably picking up his money from the client right now.
Client, huh? And who exactly might that be?
All I know is he's somewhere in Torum Harbor. I don't know any more than that. He was a huge bruiser of a guy with a scar on his right cheek and one eye missing.
So is this the guy collecting all the cores?
And where did you steal that sorcerer's ring?
Who says I stole it? The client gave it to me, said it would be useful for this job.
Liar. That's not something the boss of some pickpockets could get his hands on.
Honest, you gotta believe me.
This thing sounds pretty big. You think somebody important is behind it all?
I think you're on the right track, Captain Carroll. This doesn't sound like some ordinary band of thieves.
Man, first the knights, then the monsters, now this.
Knight? Then Flynn was here after all.
Yeah, that's him. That damn knight.
Shut up!
Thank you, Rita.
Great, Rita. You knocked him out. Now what?
I'll have the city guards come pick him up later.
All right then, let's get back to Aspio.
We're just gonna leave him? Like, with like the monsters and everything? That doesn't seem like the best idea. I don't know.
I feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky.
I gotta try and keep up.
Power hammer! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! That body blastia of yours. It's pretty, huh? That's not what I was gonna say.
Hey, I learned something.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Ooh, we learned tons of skills. I don't think anybody has any other gear or anything we haven't used. Oh, the stiletto. Oh, right, the stiletto. Well, she still has to learn cross counter and step away. Those are real slow skills to learn. Rita is awesome. Rita is very awesome. I really like Rita. All the characters in this game are great. But I really like Rita. Okay. So done here. You're taking off the gym? Alright, have a good one. We'll rest here because it's nice and cheap. I wish we could get past him. I wish they weren't blocking off that area, but that's okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
I feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky. Power hammer! Fireball! Oh, din of this modest land! Stone blast!
Oh, you silly charging buffalo rhinoceros boar things.
Put out your hand. Like this? Yay! What was that?
Yay! Estelle finally learned how high fives work. Oh, that's great. I love that the City of Blossoms Halure now has the giant barrier around it when we see it out here on the world map. Okay, it looks like nothing has respawned for us to go gather. That big old barrier. That's so cool looking. And it's changed color, I think, because it's blooming now. Are we going? We're going back to Aspio, aren't we? Where are we going? I'm very confused. So Flynn wasn't in there either. So who is this knight exactly? Apparently he is just the greatest person of all time. Everyone's obsessed with him. Oh, no, he's Yuri's friend. That's right. Your friend? That must be a pain. Huh? Never mind. So what brings him to this town? He was here looking for a mage to repair Halure's barrier blastia. Ooh, that rookie. He came to see me, too. Flynn did? Was he alright? Yeah, I guess. You guess? Since he's a knight, I'm not sure he got some mage or another to help. Or I'm sure he got some mage or another to help. Maybe he's already back in Halure. Oh, no. Well, do you trust me yet? I don't think Rita's the sort of person to steal. Vouching for her character all you like doesn't prove her innocence. But don't bother trying to make him believe me. But I really didn't do it, you know. Well, I guess research seems to fit you better than robbery. Yuri isn't very good at expressing his feelings. What a weirdo. I'm gonna go let the city guards know about what happened. Go wait for me in my lab. I don't think those stubborn guards will let us pass through the entrance. Alright, take this. Show this to a guard and they should let you through. Well, we get a passport or something? You got it. Don't leave town without my permission or you'll be sorry. Hey, and we did get a passport. Oh, and Rita left.
It's a good thing the core thief you're chasing turned out not to be Rita, right, Yuri?
Well, how do you figure that? I couldn't care less who the core thief was. I would have loved it if it were Rita. I'd be done by now.
I wouldn't let her hear you say that.
Well, at least we got a lead for catching the real criminal. I can't complain about that.
Okie dokie. And now we can just go in and out without being harassed by the guards. Hooray!
If you're that worried about Flynn, would you rather leave now?
It's just... I've got to say a proper goodbye to Rita.
Then take it easy.
What are you gonna do after this, Yuri?
I guess I'll go pay a visit to the guy behind all this core stealing. It sounds like Dedeki ended up going to the same place too.
In that case, we should make a beeline for Nor Harbor.
Didn't he say Torum Harbor?
Oh, right. You don't know.
Don't know what.
Nor and Torum are both ports of a city that extend across two different continents. On the Ilikian side, where we are now, is the port of Capua Nor. People call it Nor Harbor. Capua Torum is the port on the other side, on the Tolbekian continent. It's usually just called Torum Harbor. So first we'll go to Nor Harbor. We'll have to pass by Emmett Hill on the way, but it's not that far west from here.
Ooh, somebody was saying that there was trouble on Emmett Hill, or something was happening on Emmett Hill. One of the mages here in town. I recognize that name. We saw it. Somebody was talking about it.
I'll be going back to Halure. I still need to follow Flynn.
I don't know. Maybe I'll head back to Halure too.
Huh? Why? How can you just say that? The thief's gonna get away!
There's no reason to panic. According to our friend in the ruins, it sounds like his client's based there. Besides, if we're going west, that'll take us close to Halure.
Oh, man! But
You gotta be somewhere? A sick girlfriend with an incurable disease or something?
Man, if only she really was a frail girl like that.
I know I asked you to wait for me, but you sure made yourselves at home, didn't you?
Sorry for suspecting you.
What a heartfelt apology. I'll take it, though. It worked out pretty well for me, too.
Rita?
Well, thanks for the hospitality.
What? Going so soon?
We don't want to overstay our welcome. Plus, we're in a bit of a hurry.
I'm so happy to have met you, Rita. I'm afraid we have to go now. I'll thank you properly later.
Okay.
And, no more Rita. And so she's gone forever. We'll never see her again.
So tell me about this frail girlfriend of yours, Carol.
What?
The reason you want to go to Nor Harbor is so you can see her, isn't it?
How do you know about her?
I knew it!
No! I mean, she's not even in Nor Harbor.
Oh, it's not Nor Harbor?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You might as well come clean, Carol. It's obvious Estelle's not gonna give up.
You've got it all wrong!
Carol!
Ah, yes. We'll go back in and say hello to Rita. Hi, Rita. Okay, nope, she's busy right now. Never mind. And away we go. So I guess we're headed to the harbor?
If you're seeing us off, we'll say goodbye here.
I'm going with you.
You're doing what?
Oh, so this is why you told us not to leave without saying goodbye, huh?
Yeah.
Is that it? Just yeah?
Can you just leave like that? You're an important mage here, right?
I want to see Halure's barrier blastia for myself. It's no good to the people if it's broken, right?
Actually, the three of us fixed it together.
Huh? What do you mean you fixed it? You're just amateurs.
You know, we revived it. It was great. Estelle...
Let's just say it was beginner's luck.
Now I'm really worried. I'll have to go see if it's been done properly or not.
Suit yourself.
What?
I've never had a real friend my own age before.
Oh, good grief, Estelle.
I'm not so sure This is gonna be so much fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
When we left the capital, it was just me, Repeat, and Estelle.
Now Carol and Rita have joined us. I'm so happy to have more people to travel with.
I'm not so sure about some people in our party, though.
I'm not so sure about you, you little runt.
Hey now, go easy on the young captain.
Rita, we all have to work to get along, okay?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay. So, I guess we're stopping by Halure on our way to the harbor. Still no idea where Flynn is, though. It seems a little weird that Flynn would go visit the harbor, so I don't know, maybe there'll be a clue back in Halure. Or maybe he'll just be in Halure. That would be remarkably convenient. I guess we're fighting a tree.
Oh, man. All right, all right.
He's
Yeah, I beat you into
Flynn the
next
Coop.
week.
He's Flynn the Coop again. That almost works. Alright, City of Blossoms, Halure. Tell you what, we're going to save. Cutscenes? Yeah, we got cutscenes.
Hey, the tree's already blooming?
I told you! We brought the tree back to life!
Oh, you've returned, just as the knight said.
Do you mean Flynn?
Unfortunately, you just missed him.
No way! Not again!
He was quite surprised that the barrier had been fixed.
Would you happen to know which way he went?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know. However, he did entrust me with a letter.
What? A wanted poster? Why?
I guess I made a little too much mischief.
I love the wanted posters. That's like another thing that happens in these Tales games. The crudely drawn wanted poster of the main character.
What kind of mischief gets you into this?
Ah, so great.
It's my fault.
Oh, come on. Only 5,000 gold?
That's way too high for just breaking out of jail. You must have done something else.
So, what does the letter say? I'm going to Nor Harbor.
Hey, Flynn is going to Nor Harbor. What a remarkable coincidence. Maybe we'll just barely miss him when we get there, too.
Catch up with me.
Catch up with me, huh? Easy for him to say.
He also writes that we should watch out for assassins.
Wow, he even knows we're being hunted.
Sounds like this guy knows what he's doing.
Looks like we have some dangerous people after us now. What are you gonna do?
Well,
I'm going to go to Nor Harbor. I could pass on a message for you if you want.
but
Think about what you want to do. I'm gonna go make sure Rita isn't causing too much trouble.
Okay, Yuri's on his own for now. Oh, Yuri and Repeat, I guess. That's good. Do you have any new synthesis? You do. Recover strength and evade. Critical card, defend guard plus. Casual ear grabber, what is that? Some stronger enemies might drop raw materials needed for synthesis. This type of raw material is likely to yield some good items. For instance, you can create a poison charm with a 50% poison defense from an antibiotic material. Oh yeah, we got one of those charms straight up. Come check back to see if you can use those raw materials to synthesize something special. Oops, didn't mean to click on that again. Okay. Is there anything new to buy? No. Oh, and we can't see, like, the details of armor and stuff for people because they're not in our party, necessarily. Actually, I think we're doing okay on magic lenses, but we'll just stock up anyway. We can synthesize these gels. They're expensive as heck. But we can do it. Long sword. We can make one of those. Yuri already has one. The rapier, we've already got that doing its thing. We can upgrade the Oka to an Oka +1, which means Repeat could learn Recover. That sounds great. I thought like chains or something were also in here. I don't know. Maybe we can't see that because we need to have Rita back in the party again. I'll make one of those though. Yeah, so the antibiotics was dropped by the boss, so we could make a second ward if we wanted. Eh. There we go, there we go. Look at that. Special flag. We're gonna make that. Awesome. Very frivolous, but... Oh, I can't have Rapide leading the party. That's a bummer. Oh well. Let's go talk to everybody. I have to Flynn. Sure you do. This person right here, these are the Kritia. These are the, like, elf people that originally were the civilization that made Blastia or something. We're not entirely sure about them. We'll learn more about the Kritia as we go. But that's what those people are. With, like, the weird ear antenna thing and the pointy elf ears. Ooh, there's Carol. I don't understand Yuri anymore. And Estelle, too. What do you mean anymore? We, like, just met a day or two ago. And Rita.
I can't believe it. I've never seen anything like this. The flowers are in full bloom even though it's not the season for it, and the barrier's strong too. Did Estelise really do this?
What do you mean?
Carol let it slip when we were leaving Ospio. You tried to change the subject, but it was too late.
Guess I blew that one.
We mages have nothing even remotely like she has.
So you just decided to come with us to eliminate the competition?
Don't be ridiculous. I have a formula that I have to work out.
A formula? What do you mean?
It's nothing. Forget about it. So what did you want? You came here for something, right?
Well, that just took care of about half of it.
So what's the other half?
You said that it's easy working with Blastia because they never betray you.
Yeah, so?
You and Estelle are both human. You're not Blastia.
Oh, I get it. You're worried for her. Worried I might hurt her.
Estelle's honest. Good. Unlike you or me. I'm just saying, don't do anything reckless. Come on, let's go back. Carol and Estelle are waiting for us.
I finally found the clue I was looking for. I want to be all kinds of reckless. Wow, I've never seen this many flowers on Halur's tree before.
Huh? Doesn't it always get like that when the flowers are in season?
In season or out, I've never seen all the buds blooming at once like this.
Really? Well, guess we're lucky to get to see something so amazing.
I'd say it's more abnormal than amazing.
So, Estelle's crazy healing power really is something special, isn't it? We're just getting more and more and more little hints that that's the case. And that's why Rita's traveling with us. She wants to figure it out now. The little girl out front shilling for the inn. I think we're good. We'll just wait till we have the whole party again before we go check the synthesis guy. Oh, jeez. LeBlanc and his idiot knights. Now come back with us while you can. I say, we've come to courteously escort you back to the capital. And then we can clamp Yuri in chains where he belongs. We've been waiting for you, Yuri Lowell. Don't you move a muscle. Jeez, you never let up, do you? An old acquaintance you may be, but today I can overlook your transgressions no longer. Yuri isn't a bad person. I asked him to go with me. Yuri, you ruffian. You're coercing Lady Esteliz. No, this is actually what I want. I'll go back to the castle. Just leave me be for a little longer. I cannot allow that. Return to the castle with us. I can't go back. Please understand. We have no choice. We'll have to apprehend the criminal as well. Seriously? Ooh, more tutorial. Yes, I love that these guys are just like tutorial grunts. Bacchus says, kiss your freedom goodbye, for it ends today. Adicor says, I say, prepare to face the Imperial Knight's ultimate fighting technique, the overlimit. The overlimit doesn't belong to the knights. Anyone can do it last I checked. I say, be quiet. Estelle, overlimit? What do you mean? It's a fighting technique to increase your abilities while fighting. How do you do it again? The boss was doing it to us. That stupid golem thing. We had a lot of overlimits that we had to fight through. You fool, how could you forget something so simple? I say, I shall jog your memory. But after that, I say, I shall give you a non-stop ticket on the train of death. First attack. Curse you. Yeah, attack, attack. Oh, right, you have to attack your enemy to raise your battle spirit, aka the little bar to the left. Blast, your hits are not connecting at all. Ouch, I say that hurts. I cannot. I say stand this any longer. Oh yeah, your battle spirit goes up if you're attacked, too. So yeah, the gauge just fills as you fight, as you do stuff. Alright then, if you release the battle spirit that you've stored up...
I'll blow you away.
Ta-da! Super Saiyan mode. Yuri, wow. You can use basic attacks and arts consecutively during an overlimit. So everything just kind of chains. You mustn't let his power charge up anymore. I've got you just where I want you. There's the green bar below Yuri. I think that's how long the overlimit lasts. That goes down as we... Also... Just out of curiosity, can we magic lens you? We can. He's also got like that invulnerability shield thing, so we can't stun him and he's hard to combo. But I can still combo him even when he's in that mode, because I was in my overlimits, my overdrive, my limit break.
That hurt! I've had enough of you!
Nice work, men.
I'm sorry. I can't go back.
Yay, we learned a new thing.
That's nice, but I can do so much more.
What a shame. Rita. She says she's not going back, so get lost. Yuri. Oh, the assassins, they're here also. Damn it, I knew they were still after us. What is it this time? What do you mean? I'll explain later. Carol, how do we get to Nor Harbor? West, over Emiad Hill, and it's just right on the other side. Alright, let's go. Estelle, make a decision. What do you really want to do? Do you want to keep traveling with us, or do you want to just go home? Go sit in the castle? She wants to keep traveling. Good. Wise choice. and one that those knights surely wouldn't be able to agree with. So let's go. Imperial Knight point number 1. With this sword, I shall protect the people, wasn't it? Indeed. Come on, boys. Let us show them what the Imperial Knights are made of. Look at how easily deflected LeBlanc and crew are. Fight off the assassins, please. Which I guess they would recognize the assassins because they broke into
Isn't
the
it
castle.
hard to use a weapon that large, Carol?
It's a little heavy, but I need to hold something large like this to make myself look bigger.
It's just the right trick to hide your minuscule size.
Ah, you want to look bigger to fool the enemies.
Now that you mention it, small monsters often puff themselves up to appear more menacing.
Right, it's just like... Huh? Are you saying I'm the same as a monster?
Even so, changing your appearance doesn't change who you really are, Carol.
Are you dangerous? Tell us right now if you are.
It's okay. I'm an elite hunting blade. There's nothing to worry about.
I hope that's not another one of your clever tricks.
Can we actually go back in here? I wanted to synthesize some new weapons. Nope. That was nothing. These troublemakers. In the honor of the Empire, I shall defeat you. Nope. Can't go in there. That's fine. So over here is going to be the hill, right? West? Yes, this is west. Ooh, and you can see the harbors. You can see the ports over there. Off in the distance. Emiad Hill, what you got for us?
So this is Emiad Hill?
Yeah, but... That's weird. The barrier's gone.
You mean there was a barrier here?
There was when I came before.
Sort of a waste to have a barrier in a place with no people, if you ask me.
Are you sure you aren't mistaken? I'm pretty familiar with the barrier locations, but here...
You just haven't heard about this one. Nan told me it was only put here recently.
Who is Nan, Carol?
Huh? She's... you know, she's just a friend from my guild. I'm gonna go see if I can find anything out.
I think I'll have a look myself.
Alright, never mind us, guys. I'm not gonna go look for them if they get lost.
Shall we, Yuri?
Take like 5 steps forward. Here we
Hey,
go.
no outsiders allowed!
Let me through. I'm Rita Mordio of the Imperial Blastia Research Laboratory.
Oh, you're a mage from Ospio. Excuse me. Oh, but you can't just do as you please. Let me go and ask the...
I could use some of her attitude.
I think you have plenty already.
Hey, listen to this! It was like bam! A spear went thunk, the Blastia went bang, and he flew off into the sky like whoosh!
Who did what? How? Huh?
Someone riding a flying dragon threw a giant spear at the Blastia! And then just flew off!
A human riding a dragon? No way.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
That's what I thought too, but a bunch of people here saw it happen! They say it was a dragon rider.
A dragon rider. Well, the world's just full of surprises.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? Let me go!
There she goes again.
Something is definitely strange with this Blastia formula.
There's nothing strange at all. Perhaps you are...
Just who do you think I am?
I'm well aware of who you are. The famed genius mage, correct? But surely there are some formulas that even you aren't familiar with.
You can't use a weird formula like this. Think of the poor Blastia.
Hey, stop gawking and help us catch her.
Fire! Hey! Fire!
What's with that kid? A fire? I don't hear anything or smell anything.
Nice try, Carol.
Hey, you little liar!
Crap! They caught on that fast?
Hey, you were with that kid. Wait a minute. There's a warrant for your...
It's now or never.
Ah, you little... Hey, wait!
I'm sorry.
Hey, stop goofing off and help catch that kid!
Damn!
Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're just wandering through the forest here. For all of like 2 steps. Oh good, we took 2 steps. Looks like we lost him. Rita, you should think more before you act. And Rita says, oh, that barrier blastia was just so strange, I couldn't help myself. Strange? There's something fishy about it? I have a feeling that may be an understatement. Well, our hands are already full as it is, so could you please keep us out of it? Well, it doesn't concern you regardless. And LeBlanc and crew, there we are. Yuri Lowell, where have you run off to now? Good grief. Hey, Mr. Famous, sounds like you've got a fan out there. Again, that guy gives a new meaning to the word workaholic. Lady Estelise, I say, do come out of hiding. You guys have a lot of problems. Just who are you, anyway? Well, I'm... Yuri, come out, wherever you are. We can talk about that later. Let's get out of here. Wait, it's me! Oh, Carol. Carol, don't frighten us like that. Anyway, let's get our butts to Nor Harbor before things get any more complicated than they are right now. Which way are we supposed to go again? Over the hill, towards the ocean. That way. Isn't this a beast trail? Can we really go through here? We'll go as far as we can go, at least. I don't want to get captured again. We'll need to be on the lookout for monsters, then. What are 1 or 2 monsters to the brave Captain Carroll? Yeah, that's right. Though if the barrier were up, we wouldn't have to worry about monsters at all. I can't stand it. Why does some idiot have to go around breaking blastia and making our lives difficult?
Hey, Estelle. I noticed you keep looking in my direction. What's up?
You don't mind if I ask? All right, well then, here goes. This Nan, are you in love with her? Nan is a girl's name, right? Is she the girl you wanted to show Halur's flowers to?
Ah! No, you got it all wrong!
I do?
Man, she'd be so angry if she heard you say that.
Carol, good luck with her. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah. Well, thanks. That's encouraging.
Oh, come on. I didn't know flowers like this grew up here in the mountains. Rita, don't touch it! Inhaling billy-bally leaf pollen can lead to vertigo and strong feelings of exhaustion. What? Oh geez, here we go. Hey, what are you? Whoops, sorry. Carol, are you okay? You're interested in the healing arts? Nah, just wanted to mess with Carol. Well done, Rita. It's no use. Healing arts won't work on this. We'll just have to wait until he recovers naturally. How long will that take? Carol, be strong. Okay, so those things are bad news. Don't mess with them. Oh, Rita, you're terrible. I said I was sorry. If you're alright, then let's go. Let's be careful to stay away from the Billy Ollie leaf from now on, okay?
Man, some people have some weird hobbies. And who goes around destroying blastia?
I wouldn't really call that a hobby.
If we ever come across whoever's doing this, I'll destroy him.
But what if he has some reason for what he's doing?
They can have any reason they want. Destroying Blastia is unforgivable. Period. Oh, my neck! My neck! Oh! Oh! Help me, Yuri!
That'd take effort. Just play nice with each other, kids.
Estelle!
Do your best, Carol.
I won't lose!
Dang it.
Destroy rock! Destroy rock!
Yeah! Start!
Destroy rock!
I feel power running all through my body.
Yay, you're leveled up and also made us a sandwich. Alright, can we fight the ladybug thing? Come back, ladybug. Ladybug, come back down. Ladybug, there we go. What? Depth
Let's
perception.
work together.
Depth perception is so hard. Okay. Giant beetle. Looks more like a giant ladybug, but I guess those are technically beetles.
How's this?
Oh, destruction field. That's a fun one.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
You like the little anime blushing of the faces? I love all the little like anime stuff in this game. It's great.
Let's get this over with.
I think the skits are really well done. I really like them. Seaside-y. Monkey with like a club in its tail. And a conch shell for a helmet. That's kind of cool.
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh? Oh, I feel so powerful.
Red Eyes, Knights. Why can't we just have a nice, fun, relaxing trip?
You're one to complain, Yuri.
Yeah, weren't those knights calling your name?
But you're the one who was fighting with the mages, Rita.
Please, everyone, we're okay, aren't we? I actually think it's kind of fun.
If you think being chased is fun, you're gonna love the rest of this trip.
Yeah, you may have written off what just happened, but we're still fugitives.
Oh, gosh darn it. Those things are fast.
This is awesome!
At least Yuri's into it.
You want revenge? Bring it!
I'm so confused.
That was a pretty big commotion over breaking a single barrier, Blastia.
I don't know. It seemed like the commotion Rita caused was even bigger.
Stop bringing up trivial details.
Of course people would be upset. It was a barrier, Blastia. Blastia are intertwined with almost every aspect of people's daily lives.
Good point. Things got really crazy back in the lower quarter when the Aqua Blastia broke.
I hope they can fix it soon.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're going through all this for.
I'm so confused. I don't know which way to go. Do we need to go this way or the other way? I want to find treasure. There's like a snaky thing back up there.
How's this?
Yeah, I beat you into next.
What? What did Estelle learn? Ah, recover! Remove physical ailments, so like poison and that sort of thing. So she basically just learned Asuna. Oh, stupid birds.
Oh, man. All right, all right. All right, who's next?
you could win.
And Rita learned champagne, which sadly does not actually generate alcohol, just is like a bubbly water spell.
I'm gonna make you work.
Ooh, basilisks. Look at him, look at his spazzing out little snaky tail thing. Is that fur? Would that be soft? Or are those like crystals? Are they like hard spikes? I imagine they're hard spikes. Furry lizards doesn't seem right.
There's no way you could win.
It's a rattlesnake type crystal plating.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Hey, learning things. Good job. Good job, Estelle. Oh geez. Run from the ladybug. Oh geez. Oh gosh. I'm just making him mad. Yeah, good job, Repeat. We haven't checked our cooking in a while. Yuri's been cooking sandwiches. Yeah, we can see that he's got a 1-star mastery of sandwich cooking. You can master things up to 3 stars. Okay, this does seem to be the way to go, because there's a save point up there. I'm so perplexed. Then what's over on the other side? I'm gonna keep backtracking until we find the optional dead end with all the treasure. Oh, dang it, I was trying to go around the stupid monkey.
We have a great opening now. Let's take care of him quick.
Fine.
Resound, O cry!
Yes, yes, resound, O cry of victory, we know. Scarf? Hey, she learned all of her skills. Oh man, I should have checked that earlier. Yeah, stiletto time, and Yuri can stick with his longsword, because that's the best he's got. Chain. We still need to do the chain +1 that we weren't able to upgrade to. Backstep, finally, that's good. Okay, what is over here? Run? Juke? Juke the butterfly? Or ladybug? Oh, dang it. Butterfly. I don't even know where that came from. I was thinking beetle, and the word butterfly came out of my mouth instead.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
We came down here, right? We got the treasure? Yeah, we got that one. So then what is up here? Beetlefly? Yes. Oh, dang it, I missed the snake. It's okay. Oh, wow, Yuri got poisoned.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly. And he's just poisoned. He's just very poisoned. Okay, okay. Let's swap out Yuri for Carol. We'll put Carol in the party. Ooh, we can change who's leading our party. We could be running around as Estelle if we want. Look at that. Or like anybody who's not Repeat, I guess. Francisca, Magic Guard, and Item Pro. Used as proof of adulthood in the West. A high-quality throwing axe. Okay. I don't necessarily want to be running around as Estelle, but we'll just swap through people. Much like how I'm going to be playing as different characters as we go. Just gonna give everyone a shot.
Don't get sloppy.
Destroy rock! Odin of this forest land!
Come on, get the little bird. Come on, you dumb little bird, hold still. I hate fighting flying creatures. There we go.
I just keep getting stronger!
Nope, not that way. This way. Haha. Run. Can I juke it? Ooh, okay. Look at that. Oh, dang it. Couldn't get around the bird.
I won't lose! Nice aid smash!
Hey! Carol can heal now. Nice aid smash. Write a formula on the ground with your weapon, restoring a tiny amount of HP to allies who are within range. Carol, you're a healer now.
That Bodhi Blastia of yours.
It's pretty, huh?
That's not what I was gonna say.
We'll cook a steak. Look at that. Everybody's got some extra attack power for the next fight. Not bad, not bad. And it applies to everybody, right? Yeah, so even if we swap in like Yuri or something, then he'll get the bonus too. That's fun. We successfully made a steak. Oh geez. Oh gosh. Ooh, Repeat. Repeat has learned all of his stuff here, so let's learn Magic Guard. Tamahagane, a short dagger made from high-quality steel. The edges are sharp as a razor, yet extremely solid. Nice. Our overlimit is fully charged. I don't know. I don't usually use overlimits all that much in combat.
Our formation's all over the place.
Our ties to each other will save us!
Oh, I realize what my problem is here. Come on, get it. There we go. Good job, Speed.
Nah, this is...
Okay. We haven't done skill management in a while. I need backstep. Recover would also be really, 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 really helpful. We'll do that. Yeah, you can afford to have your health back. Evade, step away, backstep. I really like backstep. It's just so helpful. Cross counter. Alright, sure. We'll leave her with a super aggressive skill. Rita, you kinda don't need strength. Okay. That's better. I wanted backstep on repeat, because I tried to do that a couple times and just... it was not happening. This will be a lot better. Boy, am I glad that we just saved. Whoa, what is that? Yeah. That's one of the monsters that attacked Halur Village. A survivor, huh? If we leave it here, it'll surely go back and try to attack Halur again. But Halur has a barrier protecting it now. Even so, how are the people of Halur supposed to sleep at night with beasts like this crawling around just outside of the barrier? Okay, well, we got an interesting boss fight on our hands here. Gattuso, Billy Bollyleaf, and Gattuso Cubs. Ah. Oh, good, and it has an overlimit too. I guess I'll throw a magic lens at the Cubs. Oh, dang it, I was trying to stun the actual boss. How much health do these things have? 3,000? That's not too awful, I guess.
We gotta do something. I won't lose. Come to me. First aid. Holy power, you this is nothing.
Come on, you dumb little creatures.
Oh, Caprice, of innocent blood. Huh, not bad.
I'm okay. May I use this?
Oh, flickering
Holy power, come to me.
Come on, come over here.
destroying rock.
Come on.
This is nothing.
I want to stun you.
Din of this last blast. Stun blast. Oh, din of this last blast. Stun blast.
Holy crap. Well, that was abrupt. That is what we call a game over.
They were never heard from again.
They were never heard from again. What a harsh loading screen, and or game over screen. They were just never heard from again. Bummer. Well, on that note, I'm actually going to call it for today. Gotta do a bit of a short stream. I got some stuff I gotta go take care of. But, yeah, that was fun. That's, whew, that boss is rough. That boss is rough. We're probably gonna have to go grind some extra levels or something. I think having Rita in that party is probably not a good idea. Maybe go with, like, Yuri or something. I don't know. I don't think we can get any better armor. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to figure something out. But we'll deal with that all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a good night. Take care.